Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we're going to go through quite a few consignments that I have. A lot of different consignments, not too many like really large ones. And then we also have in some stuff that I bought over the past few weeks. They've come in here and there, kind of straggled in, and then got some stuff that I bought at least 2 weeks ago that may be in an upcoming break. But we're going to start off with some of those consignments first, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. It always helps out. So first up, we have this right here. You guys have seen this one already. It's this WADA Gold, which was graded 9.8, and the seal rating is A++. So this was graded back in July. At the time, it was the only 9.8, and then 2 more have since been graded. So there are a total of 3 9.8s now. However, this is the only A++, so this is still the highest one in the world. The guy had it slated for heritage auctions, and then he said, you know what, I think I'm going to just go with eBay. So now this is in a no reserve auction. If you guys are interested, go check out my eBay. Next up, we have a consignment that has a note that come with it. It says, here's another batch for consignment. Thank you very much for the last one. It worked out great for me. Thanks for what you do for the community. No special request here, just your normal penny auction is fine. Whenever you can squeeze them in, still love the channel. P.S. I have a graded card from a pack I purchased, and you opened it on the channel for me. I was wondering if I sent it to you, if you could sign it for me. And this is first ed-ish. Nice. And then that's who he is on IG. But yeah, anytime you guys want something signed, you're welcome to send it to me. In fact, if you buy something and you want a card signed, I can send an energy along with it. I have energy set aside for that. But I can always sign your case or your card if you want to, but typically I try to stay away from that because my signature is not going to make your card worth any more money. But he sent in what we have here is a Dark Raichu first edition from Team Rocket. Got that weird 8.5 grade, still really high. Got the 10 on the Entei Reverse Holo from the movie. It's actually pretty tough to get a 10 on that one. Got a 10 on the Charmeleon, and it's not a scarce grade. It's just like this card itself. I mean, it's super easy to get. However, a lot of times I've seen in a bunch of them. I've never even gotten a 10 once on them. Same thing with the Pichu number 35. Here we have the Pidgeot Mint 9 from base set 2. Got a 10 on the Radiant Charizard. Always cool to see these Charizards graded right away and see what kind of prices they bring. And then this one right here is actually something that I got in exchange for kind of like a store credit type deal. You might be looking at this and wondering, why are you showing just a random 8 Charizard that's not even holographic? That's on the Japanese on the Japanese side. Well, if you look at it, this is not first edition, but unlimited. And for those of you who don't know, this makes this card very, very, very rare and scarce. There was a 10. I think it got lost, but put it to you this way: $6,000 in value I offered for this card. Well, actually, I offered $5,000 cash, and the dude wanted $6,000. We couldn't meet, and then he come back to me and was like, hey, if I take it in store credit, would you still do that value? And I said, yeah. So that's where we're sitting at with this Charizard Expedition. I know it seems crazy because you can get the holographic version, first edition, and yeah, I mean, you're not even looking anywhere near that price. But that's something that I've added to my collection. One of those things where it costs me a lot to be a Charizard collector. In fact, I saw this one, and I thought about making an offer out to it. I don't even know if it's going to be big enough to fit here on the screen. I'm going to try to zoom out a little bit. Maybe I can scoot my camera back. But you guys can see right here is this giant card. It's graded by Beckett. Nice sturdy case. I'm actually pretty impressed with that case. But 95 Bandai Trainer, Charizard, and Venusaur. So I thought that was kind of cool to see in on consignment. Another item that I bought for my personal collection through PWCC. Let me get back down a little closer on these. We have a Charizard versus Gengar. This is 97 Top Sun. Another little niche card, I guess you could say. Let's see what else we have next on consignment. I think this one is pretty random. These all have CS13 in the title. We have a Crystal Guardians Blastoise that graded a 9. Got a perfect 10 on the Leon's Charizard. Been seeing quite a few more perfects come through. Got a Charizard, just the regular holo from VMAX Climax. Also got the perfect 10. Got a 9 on the Dragonite from Expedition base set, or technically it's base expansion pack. And you can see right here. Actually, I was showing you guys the wrong side for that, but the first edition stamp should be right there for that Charizard, which of course it's not there. And these were released promotionally, very limited from what I hear. In fact, so limited that anytime an unlimited expedition card pops up, it gets thrown into an E4 thread. Then we have some of these sticker cards. Got the pristine 10 on the Articuno and Misty. Got a 9.5 on the Moltres. Here we have a perfect 10 WotC card. Now this is pretty tough to come across. I think I was listening to Z&G and he said their Drowsy was the only English perfect 10. Well, this one is German, but it did get that perfect 10. And just to give you guys a little idea, you can look at the corners. They actually do look really nice. That wasn't whitening that you saw there. That was just a little bit of glare. Also have a Psyduck Scream promo. Good variety. Got some more cards here. I've never seen this grading company. In fact, it's pretty unique because it's just 2 letters. It's OG. That's pretty cool, I thought. Got some SGC cards here. Got a Gengar VMAX alternate art, pulled the 10. Got some poker cards, the 99 silver set. Got the Pikachu and the Lugia, the Ace of Spades, 9.5 on that one. Here's a nice card. We have the first appearance Lugia, pulled the 5. Very tough card to get, really in any grade. I don't know if we'll see that one in a 10. Also, we have an Ancient Mew. This is a sealed copy of the card, so it's graded like as a pack. You see it pulled to 10. Then we also have a Forbidden Light Gem Mint 10 pack. I've been surprised, but there's a decent amount of people out there buying these graded packs for quite an inflated price. Next up, we have a base set pack. This is Spanish, and you can see the weight there. Most certainly should be light. Can't say that for sure. There's Charizard 20.56, same thing. If you don't see at least 21 normally with base set, you probably should go ahead and like almost definitely assume that it's not going to have a holo. Then we also have this lot of 3 screen promos. You got the Eevee, the Psyduck, and the Rowlet. All 3 of them looked pretty good. There may have been a little bit of tiny edge wear on them, but for the most part, I didn't see any like dents or things that people want to look for that's hard to pick up on a scan. I tried to note everything that I did see. A few more purchases that I made. I forgot those. We got a whole nother box. We're still going. Here we have a Lizardon, a Charizard sticker, just from the 97 Prisms. Got this one off of PWCC again. They had a lot of this stuff going through. Some of it went for really cheap. Here's another random sticker that I don't have. A lot of these, there's not a good database out there, or if there is, I just don't know where it is. Thought this one was pretty cool. I like the way that this one looked. Next up, what do we have? This actually come in the mail for free. Guy had saw my video, and he sent this in the mail. Let's show you what it is. Not 1 jumbo, not 2 jumbos, but 4, maybe 5? No, 4 jumbos. I was thinking he might have sent the Pikachu too. But see what we have here. This is the Blastoise EX. So if you guys remember those Charizard boxes I had set in the background, it had a figure in it of the Charizard EX, and then it had a miniature of this card. Well, the release in Europe does not get the figurine pretty much for any type of release. So it was the same for this one. They got the jumbos instead. So there's a Charizard jumbo. This Charizard EX, that was with the Flashfire reprint. But there was 4 red and blue releases. You had the Venusaur, the Blastoise, the Charizard, and then there was another one, the Pikachu. So the Pikachu's not in this one, but they basically matched the regular size promo for the international release. And I definitely appreciate you guys sending me that stuff. Free cards by mail, that used to be a really big thing on YouTube. It's not so much anymore, but every now and then I just get stuff in the mail that's for free, and it blows my mind that you guys are willing to not only send me your items for free, but that you're willing to pay for postage. And I'm going to talk about it, try to give a little bit of information out there, but like this one didn't even have a note with it. I can't even shout the guy out. But here we have a Charizard. You can see right there, I got the perfect 10. It's from the Classic Collection, and ironically enough, I don't think that's the only one that I have that has just come in these past few days. Alright, next up, we have another consignment. These have CS7 in the title. We have an Arceus V. We've got a Blastoise. This is the Japanese Got a perfect 10 on this one as well. So we had the 9.5, and then we have a 10 on this one, and then here it is. So we've got the Japanese Charizard as well in a perfect 10. So that's like the 4th perfect 10 that we've had just in this video. Here we have a Mewtwo V, the alternate art Pokemon Go. We have a 9.5 on the Radiant Charizard. Got a 9.5 on the Eevee. And then we have a pristine 10 on the Japanese Radiant Venusaur. And I still have some stuff to show you guys that I bought. Kind of saving some of the best stuff for last. We have another promo that has been graded. So they graded basically the pack. They didn't grade the card itself, but it graded Gem at 10. So it's still sealed. And you would get one of 4 cards in here. You could have the Pikachu number 4, the Mewtwo number 3, the Electabuzz number 2, or the Mewtwo number 3, the Pikachu number 4, Dragonite number 5. So you would get one of those 4 cards. They had a little WB promo, like gold stamped into the top right corner. That would have been given out at the movie theater. Now I believe these, I'm not sure which one it is, but I believe you could take this card right here, you could turn it in. Oh yeah, it actually tells you right there. You could earn a free Mew game card available January 8th. Basically, you turn in this card, and then you would get the other version, which had an Iron Giant promotional thing type card inside of it, plus the yellow one. If I'm understanding it correctly, it may be the other way around. Maybe you turn in that one and you got this one, because that one doesn't have the extra movie promotion. Then we have another Ancient Mew, which has been sealed up, graded 10 condition. Again, they graded the wrapper, not the card itself, but the card is most likely in really nice condition. It's just easier to grade the actual wrapper. Those Ancient Mews, they're no joke when you're trying to grade them in a 10. So sometimes you might get a little lucky. Here we have a Magma versus Aqua on the Japanese side for the Vaporeon. And I think we had opened up some of these when we were opening up that box. We'd sold out pretty quickly. Here we have 2 Spanish first edition base set packs, and both of them are Venusaur artworks, both graded to 10. And then last, I think I did, yeah, this is the one card I missed. There was a Venusaur. This is from the Best Song CD promo or promotional set. You got those 10 cards plus the Shadowless Pikachu, which was printed in English, but it was done on Japanese stock, so it was lighter, had a little bit of gloss to it, much easier to grade. But TSA used to specify the variation on their website, but they actually removed it because it was too tough for them to tell the difference between the cards. I think CGC, they do specify the difference. All right, so let me show you guys some of the things that I bought. This is another sticker that I got from PWCC. All of this came from the same lot. Got a Chinese pristine 10 Charizard V-Star. I didn't realize I had this one in a PSA 10, so kind of messed that one up. Got a double. And here we have the movie number 12. You got the Mewtwo versus the Charizard. It's only graded a 7, but I got it really cheap, so I was like, we'll just get it for a placeholder. This one was a nice looking sticker. At least I think it's a sticker. Well, it says it's just a prism. I can't see. I'm not too familiar with these. I know some of these you can actually peel off, and then there's a non-holographic card underneath. I don't think that's one of those, but it could be. And then I also picked up a Portuguese. Again, I thought I had a Portuguese pack already, but I didn't in my list. So we have a first edition base set booster pack, but it's printed in Portuguese and it has the Charizard artwork. So that was a nice one to add to the personal collection. Here's one that I was excited to add to my personal collection. I'm sure many of you guys know who Rhyme Style is. I remember seeing this first on his channel.
Block this out. Oh, love to see it. You love to see it. Look at the art on this Charizard. You can't tell me this is not one of the coolest Charizards you've ever seen. Look at this.
He had sent me a message about it. He said they were pretty cheap to get out of Japan, and he was right. They were only like 50, 75 bucks. I have no idea what they are now. But I never got around to grading mine, so when one of these went through auction, I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and get it. I ended up snagging it for a little bit less than what I would have paid at the time, which was about $1,000. So this was a cool, unique item to pick up that has, again, the Charizard in the name. And then last but not least, I picked up this from PWCC. So we have an EX Fire Red Leaf Green booster box, and I'm really hoping this thing checks out. Everybody's so paranoid about booster boxes right now. We will do a box break with this on the channel. It's gonna be a minute before we get to it though. I think we have a different set next, which you guys should know by now. It's actually Monday when I'm recording this, so it hasn't been announced yet, but we're going to do another Plasma Blast, and then we might do a WotC box after that, or we might do the Fire Red Leaf Green box after this. I'm not really sure on that, but this time I'm going to do the Plasma Blast for live break only, and then, you know, if it doesn't sell out, you know, we can always have it sold for the people who want to have the pack ship sealed. But this is my biggest worry, seeing that right there. I mean, that's some major damage that is underneath the box, but I need to go through, compare the weights and stuff. But if we're going to box break it, then hopefully it'll work out. I mean, it does have the logos on there. The seal doesn't look bad. I mean, honestly, it looks pretty good. But that is a little bit worrisome, you know, seeing that damage on the box there. Which I had thought that PWCC had switched over and they were opening up and verifying all these boxes. Maybe this was one that just, you know, made it through because it's been there so long, or maybe it come from a case. I really don't know. But I think this is going to be a cool break to have for the channel. We'll figure out the pricing on it, because I did pay quite a bit for this booster box. I'm hoping that it is worth it for you guys to buy a pack in, and let's open them up. But we'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I realized we didn't open up anything. I didn't give you any new information, no news, no drama, none of that stuff. All I did was show you guys some stuff that's going to be available for sale, and some stuff that I'm buying for my channel. That used to be like 90% of my videos. So for those of you who have stuck around through all of, you know, my new modern breaking box stuff, and this is the kind of video that you've been waiting for, man, kudos, because you've been here a long time. And and for those of you who are new to the channel and you want to see more stuff like this, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, share it, do whatever you want. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks.